All right, guys, I'm still cooking. But listen, I have a different subject I want to talk about now. It's getting hot in this kitchen, but I want to get this out while I'm in here. Now, I'm looking at the scripture here about God's discipline, how he disciplines us. Okay? So we can share in his holiness. Now, think about discipline. We don't want to discipline our children, but we're God's children, and he disciplines us, and it's good for us. Now, my mom, let me get this cord together. She disciplined us. And as kids, you don't like it. You feel like, wow, they're being mean to me or whatever. But nothing like they do now. If you whoop a kid with a switch or a strap or a belt or whatever, oh, you're doing child neglect and child abuse or whatever. But we didn't think of that as the end. We got whippings and we appreciated them, and it turned our way around. So it worked. So now when God says in the Bible, spare not the child, don't spoil the child, don't spare the rod. Don't spoil the child and don't spare the rod. I'm just paraphrasing, but we know it's in there. And he talks about discipline being needed for children, and not just children, us too, but I'm just speaking specifically of children right now. But if we don't, because the children will make us ashamed. We don't discipline them jokers, and we get them out in public, and they just run crazy. Attitude, actions, just act like they have no home training, and they haven't if we haven't trained them. We haven't put in the fear of God in them. The fear of us at first, and then of God. That's how they learn how to respect and love God and know what to do. Because at first, and I'm going to say this really gently, it's like we are their gods. They don't know no other until they learn, and then they pick up on what, really is going on. Oh, there is a supreme being. His name is Jesus. However it is they come to know Jesus, and then they go on from there. But at first, we got to put it in them. Them jokers is something else. Anyway, but because they don't have their own personality anyway. My mama told me, she said, all my kids got their own personality. And I was like, Mom, why you don't do the same to Bill or to them that you do to me? You let her do this and you don't let... And she said, Kay, I have a lot of kids. I discipline my children according to what works for them. You got several children. You want them all to have the same behavior. Well, you might have to do a different action to get the same behavior out of all of them, because everybody got different personalities. She said, you'll learn that one day when you grow older and when you get married and have children. I said, okay. Because for children, we just think it's not fair. He got away with it and I didn't. You let him do that and you can... No, it's not that. It's just I got to discipline my children as I see fit. I know how to get the result I want out of each child. So I was like, okay, whatever. And then we had deaf children in our family as well. So I really thought they were getting the, prize treatment against me because I didn't want them there anyway. But you know how that goes with children. But anyway, we need to be disciplined. We need to discipline our children. We need to let them know that there is a standard, that there is a limit, that there is a boundary that they have to live within.